The Grand Aleinu is one of the most powerful prayers of the High Holy Days. It's remarkable during the rest of the year that we just give a little bow, showing a humility of our hearts as we stand before God. But on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we go all the way down, a full prostration in which we humble ourselves wholeheartedly before God. Just as they did in ancient times, I want you to imagine all of the Israelites, all of the Jewish people in the temple and in the surrounding areas. And they would direct themselves towards that Holy of Holies, and they would feel the sense of God's presence, truly felt. As they touched that ground, they could feel God's presence in their very body. So we know that some people are uncomfortable with doing the full bowing of the High Holy Day Grand Aleinu. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a little bit how it's done, and hopefully that you'll feel comfortable to be able to make your way to the side and to find a place just for yourself. Forget about everybody else, and to engage in this very special and beautiful ritual that hopefully will bring a greater sense of sanctity and holiness for your High Holy Days.
Ay, 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 ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
I don't know if my face is red, but what happens is the blood completely flows to the head. And in that process, you actually feel lightheaded. It's a spiritual high that they felt all the time when they would prostrate themselves before God. See, in that moment of vulnerability, that moment in which they felt small in relationship to God, they understood that they were giving themselves over to the service of God. On Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, when we stand before God, when we acknowledge the blessings that we have, when we seek to improve ourselves, it's about looking at ourselves. How do we acknowledge who we are and what we want to become? And in that bowing of the Grand Aleinu, we meet God in this most intimate place. I hope that your High Holy Days will have a sense of sanctity, and that you'll try this with us to feel that real strong sense of sanctity and oneness with God as we pray together. Shana Tova.